Buddy, for today's game, we're going to be playing Mundo in the top lane, and I'm going to show you the brain dead, easy way to play Mundo top and to have really good effectiveness in every game. So, talking about a couple of the basics, Mundo is probably one of the best champions, especially if you're new to the game, at helping CS waves, getting the last hit so you can generate as much gold as possible. And he also has some of the best trade patterns against a lot of champions. Champions that Mundo fails to do well against is champions with really heavy max HP percent damage. Something like Vayne, something like Fiora, Divine Sunder, like Camille can use Divine Sunder pretty well, are all items that do well against Mundo. What Mundo does well against is very heavy AP-based teams, because Mundo makes use of the item Spirit Visage extremely well. So, as far as the runes go, here are the runes right here. We got Grass, we got Second Wind, Demolish, Approach Velocity, Overgrowth, and Magical Footwear. So, these runes do a couple things. One, you get to skip out on having to buy boots, so you can focus on scaling items like your Heart Steel, which can give you just basically infinite health. More health you have, the more health you can gain from your ultimate, and the more healing you can get. So as you can see here, your E when you last hit basically makes it so you're when you last hit with you, it just kind of sends it through the whole wave, and that can help you get minions very easily. You also have your Cleaver in case your auto attack is on cooldown. You can use your Cleaver to get minions even from afar. And biggest thing for Mundo early is just focus on CSing, getting levels. Like, you'll notice a lot of these champions in the BRAINDEAD series have a lot of scaling to do before you can really do a whole lot. So Mundo's kind of the same way. Now, that doesn't mean that Mundo can't have early pressure, because absolutely, if you can use your E to kind of go through the wave and get some heavy damage onto your opponent, you can absolutely do work. As you can see there, if you're about to take a big burst of damage, you can use your W right before the damage hits you, and you can actually block a very large portion of the damage. By, I shouldn't say block, but you can regen a very large portion of the damage by using W right before. So, yeah. Kind of like the basics of this champion. And you see I'm a little bit low, just from taking a little bit of poke. Oh, my jungle is being ganked. I guess she just eat through the turret, huh? Got the wave in a pretty good spot. So this is basically where you want the wave to be when you're playing Mundo. Want it to be like right in front of your turret. That way you can farm safely. And the way you kind of allow that to happen is just allowing the enemy to just shove and you just last hit. So as you can see there, if your opponent's trying to like spray down on you, if they go past these minions, you can actually just Cleaver them, walk back, and your Cleaver does very high current percent health damage. So the higher health they are, the more damage your Cleaver actually does.
These Hex-rays look fine. That's what means Hex-rays.
Quickens the work.
Okay, I have my ultimate now, so my ultimate allows me to gain health based on how much HP I'm missing. So, and then after that, I will gain HP based off my current health total. So, right there, I pushed away the Camille because I was level 6, she's still level 5. I healed up quite a bit. And even though she was pressuring me this entire lane, I've just kind of CS'd, which I actually have pretty good CS advantage. Now I can just go back, and we are scaling. So here, I'm going to go back and build into Heartsteel. Heartsteel is an extremely good item on Mundo, as he scales very well with HP. Because not only does he gain extra tankiness from building HP, by gaining more HP, the more missing health you're missing, and more regen from your ultimate, but you also gain attack damage. The more bonus HP you have, the more your E is going to smack them, and the more AD you actually get.
Dear medical journal, Mundo attempt brain transplant on Mundo today. Me think it go good.
So, let's see. We're coming back to lane, and the Camille has not backed yet. She does have her 6 in her ultimate. But she has not bought items, and I'm seeing a lot of gold worth of items. So, because I have, like, so much gold worth of items, I'm actually extremely strong. And I can actually be aggressive with my cleavers against her.
First blood.
Shaco's done a good job of invading the Master Yi.
Adapt or perish.
No, I missed the cleaver. I had to commit onto the Camille because the Shaco was coming into gank. I was trying to turn it. That was so close. Oh, well, we have our Kindle Gem on our back here. Is all well and good. The Camille ended up getting the kill. The Shaco didn't get an assist at the very least. Yeah, it looks like she's building into Divine Sunder, which is one of Mundo's big counter items. Is 2 Ruby Crystals better than Kindle Gem? Yeah, just because 2 Ruby Crystals is 300 health, and Kindle Gem is just 200 for the same amount of gold. Kindle Gem does give the ability haste, which can be helpful. It's just not as important for Mundo to have a high amount of ability haste. So, right now, the wave is crashing in.
An ally has been slain.
Let me just
An enemy has been slain.
go and clear this ward.
Double kill. Enemy double kill.
Started this practice with nothing but bone saw and
How much damage our Q does when they're very high HP.
let's see which way. Nope. Maybe.
I'm gonna max my E next, just so I can get more damage. The more points you put in E, the higher AD HP percentage filters into your AD.
Mundo goes where
Oh hey, she put another word for me to kill. So very nice of Camille. Oh, I could just run her down. Me Mundo, me right click.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, let me just go ahead and shove this in.
Shut up, please.
Okay, since we have Demolish, we can welcome Demolish. We see Shaco in the bot lane. So we're okay to shove this. Camille is not TPing top, so maybe we can even take another fight. Typically, when you're trying to decide when you're wanting to back, it's typically deciding on like how far away your opponent is from getting back to lane, and what kind of like mobility they have getting back to lane.
School. Yes, Mundo.
So if you're up against like a Riven, or you know, Camille is actually pretty decent getting back to lane because the E takes her so far. You probably have to stop pushing a little bit earlier. You want to be able to stop shoving and go back to base before they're coming back to stop your shove. That's the biggest decider for you. So I have Heartsteel now, and she does not have Divine Sunder. She doesn't have that percent health damage and heal. So I'm on a big spike right now. So okay, I actually have to back because as soon as I saw Camille running at me like a crazy person, I'm like, okay, maybe the shit goes here. Camille doesn't want to be anywhere near me right now. I do too much damage.
Where are other doctors? Oh yeah, in more.
Let's see, is she gonna TP back? Oh, she is not. Oh wow, she stayed.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
So the way I'm like clearing out waves super fast is I mean, she's gonna have to back, right? So I'm getting a minion really low, letting the wave kind of collapse together, and then I'm using my E. Okay, let me just go ahead and take this turret. So this Camille is about to get way stronger against me when she finishes that Divine Sunder. I have to be a little bit careful. Now, I will say that Divine Sunder does give a bunch of healing, which is where the problem comes in. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna be building a Bramble Vest to help kind of counter that healing. Should be getting from Sunder. And we'll also be building into Sunfire Cape so we deal a little bit extra damage. So if you read Divine Sunder, Camille will heal for 55% of the pre-mitigation damage. So it doesn't matter how much armor you have, she's still going to be getting a big heal. So this is a very strong spike for her, so I have to be a little bit careful. Still have to play the trades pretty well. Want to get poke on her without getting a lot of damage back. I will, however, still go for my my Heartsteel procs.
Anyone seen Mundo's brain?
Okay. Still want to be a little bit back. So right now, when you take a look at the objectives timers, you can see that the only objective on the map right now is the Rift. And we actually have pretty good pressure on the Camille. So we can actually walk down and potentially fight this if Shaco's here. We are actually pretty freaking strong. Our Valiant Soul is doing okay in mid lane. It looks like the uh-oh. Have to be watching a little bit for the rotation. The Shaco is very strong. Okay, we burned a couple cooldowns from them. They burned a couple cooldowns from us, but we actually got a bunch of Heartsteel procs, so we're good to go. Their team has a lot of magic damage and a lot of CC. Now, we can ignore an immobilizing effect with our passive, but that's only one. So Merc Treads is still very good here. If you notice in my runes, I did not take any tenacity. So in that case, if you don't take tenacity in your runes, you definitely want Merc Treads in a team with as much CC as this.
An ally has been slain.
Looks like Camille had a pretty good TP bottom to get a kill. Although my wave's really stacked up for me, so I can get a lot of minions. Master, you can cover bottom. I might be going against their bot lane at the top. And you see how I'm kind of waiting for these minions to kind of stack up. And then I'm using my E to kind of clear the whole thing. You always want to figure out, no matter what champion you're playing, what is your best wave clear, like rotation? How can you best clear a wave as quickly as possible? So very good I got the Merchants here because they were not happy with me. Got the tenacity to kind of deal with them. Let's see, the Camille gets TP here, so maybe a play I can make is I can walk top, pressure top, and because Camille has no TP, if she comes and covers me, then maybe I can use my TP advantage to maybe fight Dragon and she can't. Maybe make a play for my team. So we're gonna look to do. So hopefully Camille is covering this wave, and then I can fight with this Dragon while the Camille is covering top. Hey Cyborg Shadow, I'm doing well, man. How about yourself? Alternatively, if no one covers top, this might not be the best. Looks like Camille went straight to Dragon as well, and she just gave up on the farm on top side. So she's given up her own personal experience. You know, that wasn't too bad. Okay, maybe it was bad. My team was not in a position to kind of counter that, as much as I'd like them to be. Well, we got 2 kills on the back end, including a 1,000 gold shutdown for my Master E. I do still have teleport. I absorbed a lot of cooldowns from the enemy team. I got Vagar's R, I got the opener from the Zyra and the Seraphine as well. Team was all down here. They were just a little bit out of range, I guess. I don't want to be taking raptors from my main. I'll take a couple of baby ones, but don't want to take the big one.
Mundo miss old office, the one with pillows on walls.
Let me take out their pink wards. Alright. After I build my Sunfire Cape, I'm going to be building a 3rd Diamond Spirit Visage, which will increase my healing tremendously. And should allow me to do a lot more in fights, especially with how much magic damage they have. I had to build early armors because I'm against a physical damage top laner. Maybe I'm gonna take this turret. Oh, one more auto and I had her. Well, I got the turret at least. If the Vagar wasn't there, I could have just ran down the Camille before. But rip. I was also Camille TP as well, I believe. Ooh, maybe a little bit of burst. Nice, very good play from my team. I have TP. Alright. Can we get a ward? Okay, no ward for me, but coming in anyways. Nice. Really good Vagar cage to prevent us from falling with anything crazy. I'm gonna go bot.
Best cure for old pain?
Want my team to kind of back up because I really need to cover the bot weight that's showing. So we got ourselves a Baron, and I mean, we are scaling like crazy. Mundo level 16 is nothing to joke about.
Mundo's pain always at 0.
Even with them having stuff like Divine Center, the Bork to try to deal damage to me. I mean, we can soak damage from their entire team for a good while still. The key to that is using your burst healing from your W. When you're receiving a bit like Divine Center or Bork procs from Shaco and Camille. That way you can just heal up all the damage they just did to you. At level 16, we get 60% max health healing, and our max health can be increased by up to 25%, which is an absolutely massive amount of health, especially with the amount of HP we're getting from stuff like Heartsteel. Get my health back real quick, don't mind if I do.
Let's see. Nope, this not right. Ooh,
Okay, they got Hextech Dragon spawning soon. Oops, I hit the wrong minion. So, for the mid game, you kind of just sit in sideways, you cover, and you're mostly looking to group for objectives. You don't really ever want to flank as Mundo, you want a front line. So I'm going to wait for that CC to go out. Okay, I'm going to try to create space for my team. Okay. Preventing them from really getting space on this dragon. The Kai'Sa is able to take it back completely. They were dealing with the Shaco in the back line. I don't know where Kai'Sa died. I think she maybe got one shot by the Shaco. That's unfortunate. Because I tanked their entire team for a good bit there. Oh my gosh, Rakan almost stole it. That would have been crazy. A little bit deep from Rakan? Yeah, Rakan can't go in without me being close. It's very important that I'm in the midst of the fight there. It would have been good if I was able to deny Camille from eating into the back line, but she got below where it was. Well, either way, once we get 16, that's our biggest spike. Just because, I mean, you get so much extra percentage. Mundo is such a good late game scaler. So we're going to have a 5k HP plus an additional 25%. And then we're going to heal 60% of that over 12 seconds, on top of getting all that move speed and the steroids, basically. And of course, when we gain that bonus HP, we're going to be gaining all that attack damage, too. So if you get ahead early with Mundo, you can go second item Titanic Hydra
Doctors,
to give you a little bit more HP or a little bit more attack damage. You know what? I've had enough of this this guy. I've had enough of Vagar coming in and trying to cover me. So I'm just going to go ahead and, even though I missed every single one of my abilities, I can just click and it up. And we didn't even have Spirit Visage there. How many tower shots did I take? Probably 1,000. Yeah, imagine when I'm level 16, by the way, and I get 60% health back instead of 40%. Oh, wow. Brilliant Soul's doing well. I saw my team getting pressure on mid, so I decided instead of backing, I was gonna... walk up and pressure a little bit. So right here, we can back, and then we can TP onto Baron. I'm gonna grab my Spirit Visage as well. So we got this. We can build into our Thornmail for the Shaco. I literally don't have a ward. I have to TP all the way back here. I'll TP from Camille.
like Mundo always say, malpractice. Perfect.
All right. Maybe we set Yi for kill? Okay, he got two. I don't think they can get Baron from that. As you can see, this is why Divine Cinder is so problematic with Camille. That true damage from the second part of her Q with the Divine Cinder proc can do a lot to me. Yeah, I think being hit for 3,300 true damage is kind of OP. Well, we gotta go straight to the dragon here. I'm guessing it's probably the best target for me to go after is either Seraphine or Vagar, and we can dive in. We can also peel back on and try to kill Shaco if the Shaco goes too hard for the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa needs to live the initial burst though. She needs to react and ulti out. Rakan needs to help keep her alive too. Okay. Well, we survived quite a bit there. honestly should be able to just run down Vagar. Oh my god. I have TP. I can TP back. Maybe Force of Nature might be good. Reducing that magic damage. Oh man, the Mundo late game carry though. Okay. I mean, we might be able to end if we just went mid, but we don't even have supers. The Seraphine might be able to clear the minions, so we might as well just grab the free Baron. I mean, we have a Rowing Soul who's got 500 Stardust. We have Master Yi late game. We got Mundo late game. I think we're good to go. You know, I think I'm going to go into Titanic. I think it's just, I'm going to be gaining way too much attack damage from the extra 2, like, Titanic gives AD based off 2% of your max HP. And, yeah, we got a lot of HP. I don't think I'm dying to the Vagar ever. Oh, man. What does that E execute on Rowing Soul? We don't have Master Yi with us, a little bit of an issue. If you kill Camille, I can't die. Okay, the Rowing Soul has his ultimate ready. So Zyra did not go Leandry, she went Imperial Mandate.
These hex rays look far.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Well played by my Kaisa. No! Master ran into the cage. Nice. Really well played by my Kaisa so far. Up. Until she gets one shot by Shaco. Feels bad. Well, I almost have enough for Titanic Hydra, and then I can just demolish everything. Right now I have easy 379 attack damage. Coming from my 6,000 HP. If I get Titanic, I'll go probably to at least 500 attack damage. It's that significant.
Shut down.
Okay, Shaco's dead. Really good pick for Rowing Soul. Rowing Soul needs to try to build up his next big ulti.
Mundo miss old office. Hung with pillows on walls.
Let me see if I can't get my Titanic Hydra Gold before next dragon. I have TP.
Good patient gets skipped. Wait. Cleaver.
It's gonna be really hard for them to look for a pick. I don't plan on splitting here. Camille can match me too easily. I'm just gonna go to the dragon. So my attack damage is 380, and now I have, yep, 495, almost 500. I am gaining an additional 88 attack damage, my Titan Hydra, from health. Which, by the way, is going to go up when I activate my ultimate. Because 25% of my missing health is going to be added as max HP. We are scaling hard right now.
Me to play God. Then me remember. Me Mundo.
I'm going to shove this one wave mid, and then I'm going to go to my team. Because they are able to pick me off, as tanky as I am, with the Camille and the Shaco. They do so much percent max health damage
For old pain, new pain.
that's a bit rough.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
We started this practice with nothing but bonesaw and dreams.
I am very tanky. Mundo. Well, I guess I'm just walking out of here.
Which way? Nope. This not right. Ooh, maybe that way.
They have so much CC that I got hit with trying to engage on them. The disengage between Zyra, Seraphine, and Vhagar is ridiculous.
Take medicine. Take 2 of these.
I mean... Oh, she has Rywise now, so she can... Like, just hitting one of her E's can proc my passive.
Goes where he pleases.
I'm regenerating 2.3% of my max health every 5 seconds, by the way. The more health I have, the more my Heartsteel gives me per stack, and the more damage I'm getting.
Medical school. Yes, Mundo probably been there.
Enemy.
Not good.
This not hurt a bit. Mundo need medical support.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Ask your Mundo if bone saws hurt.
Okay, well, I was able to take out the Camille. Their whole team backed for me, by the way. This is a doozy of a game. The Shaco absolutely obliterates all the squishies on my team. And they also have the, they got the max health damage to deal with me on Mundo. We just gotta do our best to try to, like, get onto their backline, pressure the Vhagar, pressure the Seraphine, pressure Zyra. and allow my four teammates to kill these two that are diving in. I gotta absorb more damage. Look at that true damage I'm taking.
Mundo thought Mundo lost Mundo.
Okay. So this is pretty good. So I'm gonna have extra tenacity with the Elixir of Iron.
Why Mundo do this? For the community.
Double kill. The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon. Your turret has been destroyed.
I have to end the game here.
Shut down.
Nice. Well played.
Aced.
We must be
So we were thinking that they were going to just split down mid
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
and end the game that way, but they came out with the dub.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh my gosh. Look how large my character is. The headbutts of doom! You guys never seen a Mundo this large. Hope you guys learned a thing or two about the basics of Mundo. Take a lot from this. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll catch you all the next time. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye for now.